afternoon everybody and welcome back. So in this video we'll study about what is the importance of studying social science, or SST we call. Social studies, as the name imparts, as the name tells us, that the social studies or the social science, that is the interactions between the individuals, social spheres, the interaction between the humans on the social spheres, the way they interact with each other, the interaction, the communication and the transactions between the people that happen on the social dimension are some of the aspects which is required to analyze, or the behavioral aspect of the social study, or the behavioral study of people, the way they interact with each other, the way they communicate, they transact with each other. These are the aspects which needs to be studied, or in other words, we basically study behavior of human, or the anthropological behavior which we need to study on certain dimensions, which are like the social dimension, which is like the political dimension, which is like the economic dimension, which is like the historical perspective, what was our history, or what was the history of the various ethnic groups in the past. These ethnicity can be varied across various geographical areas, or the ethnicity varies over the time and space. In other words, we can speak about this in this way. So repeating everything in Hindi, सोशल साइंस, सामाजिक विज्ञान पढ़ना क्यों ज़रूरी है? तो द वे पीपल इंटरेक्ट विद ईच अदर, एक दूसरे के साथ में जो उनका इंटरेक्शन होता है, उनके बीच में जो कम्युनिकेशन होता है, जो ट्रांजेक्शन होता है, वो एक ह्यूमन बिहेवियर जो अपने को स्टडी करना पड़ता है. स्कॉलर्स ने एक जो रास्ता निकाला, तो उन्होंने उस डिसिप्लिन को द डिसिप्लिन दे कोल्ड, जो डिसिप्लिन को नाम दिया गया स्कॉलर्स के द्वारा, वो हमने सोशल साइंस रखा. तो कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को जैसे सोशल साइंस और एसएसटी बोरिंग लगता है, विच शुड नॉट बी द केस, बिकॉज social science or SST is a very interesting subject given the prerequisite. आइए थोड़ी बात करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले the very first thing I can say, we can understand SST or the social science, social studies is divided into four sub-disciplines. SST is a discipline which is divided into four sub-disciplines. One is history, second is polity, third is economy, and fourth one is our geography. So first one, history, as some of the scholars and educationists or the educational psychologists have always said one fact, that history is the mother of all subjects. So basically when we study history, we study in history each kind of subject. We need to study each kind of subject. जब भी अपने को इतिहास पढ़ना है, तो उसमें हम क्या क्या देखते हैं कि पीछे जैसे जो अपना इतिहास था, उसकी पॉलिटी, राज व्यवस्था कैसी थी, उसमें साइंटिफिक डिस्कवरीज क्या क्या हुई थी, और जैसे ट्रेड होता था कंट्रीज़ का एक राज्य से दूसरे राज्य के बीच में, या फिर एक देश का दूसरे देश के साथ में. तो बेसिकली एक पॉलिटी, राज व्यवस्था देखी जाती थी, प्रशासन देखा जाता है हिस्ट्री में. इसके अलावा वेरियस अदर फैक्टर्स, और जैसे मैथमेटिकल कोई डिस्कवरी हुई, कोई साइंटिफिक डिस्कवरी हुई, कोई जोग्राफिकल डिस्कवरी हुई, तो और साहित्य में क्या क्या इंप्रूवमेंट हुए, ये सब हम हिस्ट्री में देखते हैं. ऑल द डायमेंशंस और ऑल द डिसिप्लिन्स which we today see as the evolved version of the disciplines, like whatever we call the Hindi Sahitya, the English literature, and various other subjects like science, what we see today. Every subject has its own history, so it is a subset of history itself. So we can proudly say that history is mother of all the disciplines, or history is mother of all the subjects. So whenever we study history, it broadens our mind, or broadens our vision, or the perspective by which we see the various disciplines, the way we understand some of the anthropological activities, the way we see some of the various developments of civilizations. So it includes multiple dimensions or multiple sub-disciplines, or I can say it is an intersection of various disciplines, or it is correlated with various disciplines. So history gives us an insight to see in the past, or from the past to today, we correlate some of the things. We understand our tradition, we understand our descent, we understand what was our culture, we understand what we really were in the past and what we are really today because of our past. It is very important to study history, because when we study history, we understand various developments on all the dimensions. Basically, generally on all the dimensions, be it the political dimension, be it the administration dimension, be it the mathematical discoveries, be it the scientific discoveries, be it the literature evolutions, or any other discipline or any other anthropological evolution on the intellectual and cognitive level, which we have to see. So all are the subsets of the history. So history is in itself a very vast subject, and like at our school level, we see only a glimpse of history. After we enter our 11th, 12th class, and after that we go to graduation. After the graduation, when we go to the post graduation, then if we pursue our PhD, or maybe after that we go for a DLit, then history is very like submersive, like an ocean in itself. So history always demands the various scientific or the various scientific inputs, the various other dimensions, like inquisitiveness of the individuals, like the inquisitiveness and the logical comprehension of the scholar, which needs to be put toward finding various discoveries. Like in the past, when we have to like work on some digging, and when we dig, we find like so some of you if might not understand in English, जैसे कुछ अपने को खुदाई करनी पड़ती है, तो उसमें अपने को देखा जाता है कि कुछ सभ्यताएं वहाँ पे रहती थी. Some civilization used to live there. So like the Harappa civilization, the Indus Valley civilization, the Mohenjo-daro civilization, every civilization, the Kalibanga civilization, every kind of civilization which used to exist in the past, those were discovered with the help of archaeology. So in archaeology, we use some of the scientific aspects, like we use carbon dating, we use various other scientific tools, and inquisitive nature of the scholar is expected there, so that he can use his mind and logic to prove his theory. So basically, when historians go to an archaeological site, they go there, they have a scope in mind. After they make some discovery, so they need to support their discovery with some scientific logics, and form some arguments. With the help of arguments, they arrive at a conclusion. So that conclusion is studied by various other peers of the scholars or the historian communities. So after that, it is verified that whatever discoveries were found in the archaeology are apt and appropriate and accurate to the various levels, so that it can be adopted in the various standard textbooks or the very textbooks like NCERTs, which we study in our school curriculum. So this was a little glimpse of why we should study history. In the upcoming videos, we will see various other aspects of social studies, like general introduction of polity, economy and geography. So till then, take care and bye bye. Have a nice day.